KSI was born on June 19th, 1993 in the city of Watford. His real name is Olajide Olayinka Williams Olatunji. The parents of the future star are originally from Nigeria, but they moved to the United Kingdom before he was born. His father is Jide Olatunji, and his mother is Yinka Olatunji. They tried to raise their children strictly and wanted their sons to receive a good education and a stable profession. KSI has a younger brother, Deji Olatunji, who later also became a famous blogger. When they were children, the brothers constantly competed with each other in games, sports, and even in who was funnier. These constant competitions greatly shaped KSI's character. He always wanted to be the best and attract attention. Since childhood, JJ, as his friends call him, was a very energetic child. He loved joking, laughing loudly, and playing different pranks. Sometimes this caused problems for him at school because teachers considered him too noisy. He studied at the prestigious Berkhamsted School. It was there that he met his future friend, Simon Minter. At that time, no one could even imagine that a few years later, they would become part of one of the most popular YouTube groups in the world. At school, KSI was not a top student. He was much more interested in video games, the internet, and entertainment. He became especially passionate about the football simulator FIFA. He could play it for hours, trying to improve his skills and competing with friends. This game would later become the reason for his huge popularity. In 2009, KSI decided to try recording his gaming sessions and uploading them to the internet. For this, he created a channel on YouTube called KSI Olajide BT. At that time, YouTube was only beginning to gain massive popularity, and nobody saw it as a serious career. KSI himself was also making videos just for fun. He recorded videos where he played FIFA, loudly commented on matches, shouted with excitement, and constantly joked. His style was very unusual. He was extremely loud, energetic, and sometimes even crazy, but that was exactly what attracted viewers. Gradually, his videos began to get more and more views. At first, there were hundreds of viewers, then thousands, and eventually millions. His videos started spreading across the internet, and more people subscribed to his channel. Soon, KSI became one of the most popular gaming YouTubers in the United Kingdom. The nickname KSI stands for 3 words: knowledge, strength, and integrity. When his channel began to grow rapidly, he faced an important choice: continue his education or fully dedicate himself to YouTube. In the end, he decided to take the risk and focus on creating content. This decision turned out to be one of the most important in his life. In 2013, KSI and his friends created the group Sidemen. The group included several popular British creators: Simon Minter, Josh Bradley, Toby Brown, Ethan Payne, Harry Lewis, Vikram Singh Barn. They began filming videos together, challenges, sports competitions, trips, games, and various crazy experiments. Their videos quickly went viral. People loved the friendly atmosphere, the humor, and the unusual ideas. Over time, Sidemen turned into a real brand with tens of millions of subscribers. However, KSI did not want to stop at YouTube alone. Gradually, he began trying himself in music. At first, these were humorous tracks, but over time, his music became much more serious. In 2020, he released his first full album, Dissimulation. The album unexpectedly became very successful and reached second place on the UK music charts. A year later, he released his second album, All Over the Place, which reached first place in the United Kingdom. Some of his songs became real hits. For example, Holiday, Lighter, Don't Play. His tracks receive hundreds of millions of streams on music platforms. But an even more unexpected turn in his career was boxing. In 2018, KSI decided to step into the ring against another famous blogger, Logan Paul. This fight became a real internet event. The first match took place at Manchester Arena and gathered millions of viewers from all over the world. The fight ended in a draw, but the interest was so huge that a rematch took place a year later. In the second fight, KSI won, which made him even more popular. Over time, he had several more fights and became one of the main faces of the so-called YouTube boxing, a new direction in sports where internet stars step into the ring. Besides that, KSI became a successful entrepreneur. Together with Logan Paul, he created the popular drink Prime Hydration. The drink quickly became incredibly popular among teenagers and fans of bloggers. In some countries, people even lined up in stores just to buy a bottle of Prime. Today, KSI earns money from many different sources: YouTube, music, boxing, advertising, business, and various projects. His net worth is estimated to be tens of millions of dollars. Despite his huge popularity, he tries to remain as energetic and funny as he was at the beginning of his career. His videos still get millions of views, and fans around the world continue to follow every new project he releases. The story of KSI shows how an ordinary hobby can turn into a massive career. It all started with a schoolboy who simply played FIFA and uploaded videos to YouTube, and eventually became a global internet star